Hello, my good people. Eric here. And I just got done watching Rurouni Kenshin, the final chapter, part 2, the beginning. That is a mouthful. So, it's on Netflix, and I enjoyed it. A little background here. Rurouni Kenshin is the movie I just watched is a live adaptation of part of the anime, the famous anime Rurouni Kenshin, who follows a aloof, goofy, masterful swordsman who has taken a vow not to kill. The movie I just watched is anything but that. It is a bloody, gory, emotional tragedy. Yeah, it is been done before an anime version, but this was a live adaptation. So I've seen the other version and it is hard hitting, and this one was well done. I didn't hate it. I thought aspects of it were awesome. The I don't know if the emotion was quite there, but it was still enjoyable. I'm gonna do non spoilers for a minute or two, and then spoilers. It's a it takes place in 1860s, which I feel like samurai should have been a lot. It just that seems like really soon, but it's a period drama. Like I said, emotional tragedy. It's got a good story for those not familiar with Kenshin. It's just a good, complete story about a samurai Kenshin known as Batosai the Manslayer, and how almost a character study. It's his origin story, and kind of like his evolution, and what he how he was known as the Manslayer, and just how things changed for him. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Um, but it was enjoyable. A lot of blood, a lot of gore, great pacing in the story, great ending. Um, nothing really, nothing I really hated. Also, real quick, this origin story involves how he got his cross-shaped scar that he's so famous for in the sequels, um, in the anime there. So I'm gonna leave it at that and switch over to spoilers. You've been warned. Uh, yeah, really, like I said, I can't say any more than that. I enjoyed it. Just how bloody it was. That dude crawling around when he got his first scar, and how he just had to just stab him multiple times, and just the sheer just absent. He's just so not absent minded, but just absent of emotion. Kenshin is in this movie, and I thought that was portrayed well. The actor was quiet, and portrayed it well, and then he slowly started to gain his humanity back when Tomoe when started coming around, and what an absolute beautiful woman! Holy, well cast, a quiet beauty. She was well casted. But once she started coming around, and then they went to the farm. He just got to live a life as a normal human being and not slaughter every day. So it was just for those who know Kenshin. It was just a nice. It was a pretty much a 1-to-1 adaptation. They kept the serious tone, and they did very well with the adaptation for a movie. I love that all this killing, and then he goes into hiding, and then you just got this period of respite, this period of peace to kind of be normal, like I said, and then it's utterly crushed when Kenshin finds out that he's been betrayed by a woman he, at this point, loves. And she loves him at this point. But the only way to bring him back to humanity and stay there is for her to sacrifice her life. And, oh, that's the story. Like I said, it's been done before, but the story just hits so hard. And I loved it. I just thought it was. I love Kenshin. I just thought the story was awesome. There was a lot like the fighting. The fighting is the main thing with this act, with it being brought to live action, and I thought it was well done with him staggering, in his staggering and just getting just utterly pummeled, but still fine, just still not giving up and just ready to kill whoever he can to get to Tomoe. And yeah, his lightning quick draws. I feel like Kenshin was on 1.5 speed where everyone else was on normal speed. He just moves so you just got to see his superhuman speed and how much of a god he is with the sword. And the Hiten Mitsurugi style. I like those little things thrown in there. But yeah, and then the ending, that was the only thing that was like, as a live action adaptation, he killed Tomoe, but then I don't know how the other guy died. I didn't rewind it to look, but I mean, was it interpreted that he sliced through her? I mean, he should have cut her in half to cut him, so I don't know how, but I can live with it. I thought it was like a decent the like, I don't know if the emotion was quite there, but it was still a tragedy. And then yeah, you finally get how he got the last cut, and a little dramatic. I mean, I'd rather, I liked it when it was just her that did it, to kind of finally remember me and what you did and live a better life. And I still loved you, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah, for a Rurouni Kenshin movie, and for just a I don't want to say woo, but just a samurai movie. I thought it was decent there. And then I like the very ending where you do get that closure, and in that Kenshin did become a guerrilla. He was no longer an assassin. He was a guerrilla fighting on the front lines for a new peaceful era. And then the minute that flag was raised up, he put his sword in the ground and walked off, and you didn't hear from him for another 10 years, which is where the sequel anime takes off. So yeah, that's that. Nice and short. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.